Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. There's nothing worse than seeing a construction project going sideways because someone cut corners or didn't think things through. Today, we're diving deep into the top 10 construction mistakes that make me shake my head. We'll cover everything from planning blunders to shoddy workmanship, and most importantly, I'm going to give you the knowledge to avoid these pitfalls in your own projects. Let's get started. Listen, a solid foundation starts with a solid plan. I can't stress enough how crucial it is to have a detailed plan from the get-go. This is where you bring in the experts, architects, engineers, the whole 9 yards. They'll assess your site, make sure your vision aligns with building codes, and create a roadmap for success. Don't skip the site evaluation. You've got to know what you're building on. Soil conditions, drainage, the works. Ignoring this step is like building on a house of cards. One wrong move and the whole thing crumbles. And remember, flexibility is key. Things change during construction, so make sure your plan can adapt. Trust me, a little foresight now saves a whole lot of headache down the road. Clear communication is the lifeblood of any successful construction project. Everyone involved, from the architect to the subcontractors, needs to be on the same page. Establish clear communication channels from day one, regular meetings, emails, phone calls, whatever it takes to keep everyone in the loop. Don't rely on word of mouth. Put everything in writing, contracts, change orders, you name it. Having a paper trail protects everyone involved. Project management tools are your best friend. They help track progress, manage budgets, and keep everyone organized. Trust me, it's worth investing in the right tools to avoid costly miscommunications down the line. Don't even think about picking up a hammer until you've got all the necessary permits and approvals. Building codes exist for a reason, to ensure safety and quality. Familiarize yourself with local regulations. Every municipality is different, so do your homework. Don't assume you know what's required. Apply for permits early in the process. The approval process can take time, and you don't want any delays holding up your project. Schedule inspections throughout the construction process. This ensures that each stage of the build meets code requirements. Remember, it's always better to catch and fix problems early on. Chapter 4, Foundation Fiascos, Don't Cut Corners. The foundation is literally the bedrock of your entire project. Skimp here, and you're asking for trouble. Soil testing is non-negotiable. It tells you everything you need to know about the ground you're building on and dictates the type of foundation you need. Hire experienced professionals for your foundation work. This isn't the time for DIY shortcuts. You want someone who knows their stuff and can handle any challenges that arise. Keep an eye on concrete mixing and pouring. The right mix and proper curing time are crucial for a strong and durable foundation. Make sure the reinforcement is properly installed. Rebar adds strength and prevents cracking, so don't let anyone cut corners here. Chapter 5, Safety First, Second, and Always. Safety should be the top priority on any job site. Period, no excuses. Develop a comprehensive safety plan and make sure everyone on site is trained on it. This includes workers, subcontractors, even visitors. Conduct regular safety inspections to identify and address potential hazards. This isn't a one-time thing, it needs to be an ongoing process. Provide appropriate personal protective equipment, hard hats, safety glasses, gloves, whatever's needed to keep everyone safe, and make sure it's worn. Foster a culture of safety on your job site. Encourage workers to speak up about concerns and never prioritize speed over safety. Chapter 6. Quality materials. Don't settle for less. Using high-quality materials is an investment that pays off in the long run. Don't be tempted to cut corners here. It'll only cost you more in the end. Do your research and choose reputable vendors. Look for suppliers with a proven track record of providing quality materials. Don't be afraid to ask questions about the materials. Where were they sourced? How were they manufactured? The more you know, the better. Inspect materials carefully before they're installed. Check for defects, damage, or anything that doesn't look right. Remember, quality over quantity. It's always better to invest in a smaller amount of high-quality materials than a larger quantity of subpar stuff. Plumbing and electrical work are not for amateurs. These are specialized trades that require licensed professionals, period. Make sure your plumbers and electricians are licensed and insured. This protects you from liability in case something goes wrong. Insist that all work meets or exceeds building codes. This ensures the safety and functionality of these crucial systems. Don't be afraid to ask questions about the work being done. A good contractor will be happy to explain things and address any concerns you have. Have the systems thoroughly tested before closing up walls. This helps identify and address any problems early on, before they become major headaches. Chapter 8. Site Setup. Don't underestimate the basics. Proper site preparation sets the stage for a smooth and efficient construction process. Don't overlook these essential steps. Conduct a thorough site survey to identify any potential issues. This includes things like underground utilities, drainage patterns, and soil conditions. Ensure proper grading and drainage. This prevents water damage to your foundation and landscaping. Take care of the soil. Compacting the soil properly provides a stable base for your foundation and prevents settling. Consider factors like access for equipment and materials. Make sure there's enough space for trucks to maneuver and materials to be stored safely. Chapter 9. Mother Nature doesn't negotiate, be prepared. Weather can wreak havoc on a construction project. Don't let it derail your timeline or compromise the quality of your work. Create a flexible construction schedule that allows for weather delays. Don't set unrealistic deadlines that don't account for Mother Nature's mood swings. Use weather-resistant materials whenever possible. This is especially important for exterior elements like roofing, siding, and windows. Pay close attention to weather forecasts and plan accordingly. If severe weather is on the horizon, take steps to protect your site and materials. Don't be afraid to halt work if conditions become unsafe. Safety always comes first, even if it means adjusting the schedule. Chapter 10. Inspect, inspect, inspect. Quality control is key. Regular inspections are crucial for catching mistakes early and ensuring the quality of your project. Don't wait until the end to start looking for problems. Conduct frequent inspections throughout the entire construction process. This includes everything from foundation work to finishing touches. Develop checklists for each stage of construction. This ensures that all the necessary steps are completed and that nothing is overlooked. Involve your architect or engineer in the inspection process. Their trained eyes can spot potential issues that you might miss. Document any issues found during inspections and make sure they're addressed promptly. Don't let problems fester and become bigger headaches down the line. So there you have it, folks. Those are the top 10 construction mistakes that'll make me jump in my truck and head straight over to set things straight. Remember, tackling a construction project, whether it's a small reno or a brand new build, can be daunting, but it doesn't have to be a nightmare. By avoiding these common pitfalls and following these tips, you can save yourselves a whole lot of trouble and build with confidence.